Black here from Casa Black Gaming, where I get right to the point with all of my guides so you can get back out into the verse. Today I wanted to cover a ship that I've never flown before this week, and that is the Consolidated Outland Nomad, which has a very loyal following and a ship I'm eager to learn and use. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and if you need more help or just want to chat about all things Star Citizen, consider joining our Discord channel, all links down below. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get to it. The Nomad is a light freighter class ship, but that does not mean it cannot hold its own in some bounties, and so this loadout will include some weapon options for varying skill levels and bounty tiers. As always, I begin with the systems, which have an interesting option right off the bat with those 3 size 1 shields, and I recommend the FR66s, which you can pick up at Cruel 1. Now as for the quantum drive, I suggest the Burst, found at Area 18's Dumpers Depot, due to the Nomad's smaller fuel tank size. This quantum drive will allow you to get to your locations and still have a little fuel left, and you need to get this right away as it will help cut down on your flight times, and we all know that time is money, and this will be beneficial whether you're doing bounties or cargo missions. Now for the power plant, I would get the JS300 found at Harel 2. Now this total comes up to whatever the little rolling numbers are showing you right now. You can stop here and save some money by skipping the coolers as they're not needed right now until a component revamp makes them worth buying. But let's pretend that there has been an update and the coolers are now worth buying. As of right now, you would get 2 of the Glaciers, which would tack on another 40k. So your new total is rolling up now if you decide to get the coolers. Alright, so let's move on to the weapons. Alright, so this first build is for those who are new to the game and not spectacular at flying. I would suggest leaving the size 3 gimbals on and also leaving on the 3 CF227 Badger laser repeaters, as these babies are laser repeaters and laser repeaters are great for doing the first 3 or 4 PV bounty tiers since they do not use ammo, so you don't get running out of ammo anxiety. Now when you've gotten better at sticking to your bounty targets and are ready to upgrade your gun size to forward mounted guns that do not swivel, you can replace those 3 Badgers with 3 of the CF337 Panthers, which can be picked up at Harel 2, where you got the power plant from earlier. Now, by getting rid of the gimbals, you're able to upgrade that firepower, and 3 Panthers are nothing to sneeze at. Now, as you hit those MRT or higher bounty tiers, and you're coming up against larger ships that are taking a lot longer to take down, it's time to change from laser repeaters over to laser cannons. Now, these are slower firing, bigger hit weapons, which is good for those slower, larger ships, and the 3 guns I recommend are the FL-33s found at Port Olisar. Now remember that these are slower at shooting, so they will struggle against the smaller, faster targets in those earlier bounty tiers, so wait to upgrade those until the later tiers. Now let's take a look at the missiles. Since the missile racks are locked into place and not something you can swap for a smaller size, we're stuck with the size 2 missiles, but not to fear, as we at least get 8, which is a decent amount of missiles for a ship this size. I would swap out the missiles that came stock with electromagnetic missiles, such as 8 of the Dominator 2s, which you can pick up at Harel 3. And they're worth the trip there because electromags are currently the missile that does not miss their target as often as the other missile types, so you can't go wrong there. And that's going to do it for this loadout of the Nomad. Now let me know down below if this ship has been a good bounty hunter grinding ship for you, and also look out for my Nomad review video, which will be coming sometime within the next week after I use it more, so I can offer up my unbiased opinion for those who are still on the fence about whether or not to choose it. Remember to be kind to your fellow gamer, never trust Alexa cause that chick be listening in on you, and stay positive, citizens.